So I was reading a fascinating article that was coming out of the establishment media, and it was praising the fact that we were able to destroy a high-up al-Shabaab member within Somalia. It was quite intriguing. They were praising it, and they were talking about how great it was we were able to attack him. But, you know, the reality comes, I mean, we gotta ask ourselves, are drone strikes actually successful? And God, no. God, drone strikes are absolutely horrible for the surrounding countries, the surrounding reasons, and let me tell you why. Let's have some logic right here. Because, and I quote, they make more terrorists than we actually stop. And, for example, ISIS and ISIL, they actually came out of our destabilization and our drone strikes within the region. This is because in certain areas we destroyed their schools, we destroyed all their homes, and really, this angered a lot of people, and they wanted to counter this terrorism because they had such a hatred towards the United States. Case in point, ISIS and ISIL have a hatred for the US and want to spread a message to restore the Muslim world. It's a horrible, and we created it. Another case in point, really coming out, drone strikes kill a multitude of innocent citizens. And I quote, this is from the New America Foundation, stating that 17% of civilians died due to drone strikes. Guys, these are real human lives. These are psychological effects that we're causing upon the people. I mean, any lives at all. It's absolutely horrendous. If we're killing 17%, it's not just those percent that are affected. Many more are affected, literally, their jobs, their places of employment, their housing, it's completely destroyed. Their whole makeup was destroyed. Now, I just want to pose the question for you. If some foreign threat, let's say Pakistan, decided to do drone strikes in America, how would we react? Well, we would be pretty freaking pissed. And the same concept applies. These foreign nations don't want us in there because we're breaking their freaking sovereignty. And I totally agree with it. It's not right for us to go in there and destroy these nations. It's absolutely terrible. And absolutely, case in point of the premise of this question, are they successful? Did they destroy terrorists? Now also, and I quote from the New American Foundation, this was reported from 2004 to 2012, we only destroyed and only killed 49 militants due to drone strikes, which is only 2% of the drone-related attacks we used over an 8-year span. So it took us 8 years, and we only killed 49 militants through that area. Only 49! That's 2%. That is a dismal failure. Think about all the property destruction, all the lives lost, all this stuff that these countries now have to rebuild. And ultimately, their infrastructure wasn't strong to begin with, and it's certainly a lot worse now. I mean, time and time again, we have the same thing. We're supporting the military-industrial complex with a lot of money and destabilizing these regions completely, and we can see it. Now, last of all, do these create fear in these ISIS and ISIL areas? I mean, when we actually do kill these militants? And I would respond to that quite simply, no. Because let's say we kill a top member within ISIS, and we could compare it to, like, the president dying. All right. Yeah, if the president in the U.S. died, we would mourn for a couple of days, but just like in these terrorist organizations, they have a next man up mentality. We would have our vice president step up. Well, they would have, quite similarly, a vice president. That vice president died, they would have another person to take over. So, it's not going to lead to destruction if we kill a couple of the people, because it fuels them. They have a chip on their shoulder. They're angry that America's done this. And two, they have plenty of capable individuals to do this. I mean, it's not like the rest of the people in the room are retarded. I mean, of course, they're capable of doing the same job. It's a terrible foreign policy. I'm disturbed it's continuing, and we should really be supporting against this. Now, I hope you guys like this, comment, and subscribe. If you guys can give me any comments that I can improve upon these videos, that would be greatly appreciated. And thank you so much for listening. All right, have a great day.